What is the role of resolution in the pixel art movement? Imagine creating a picture with just a handful of tiny squares. Each square or pixel is like a building block of your artwork. That's the core idea behind pixel art. Now, resolution plays a big part in how these blocks come together to form your image. In digital art, resolution usually means how many pixels are packed into an inch or a centimeter. But for pixel art, it's more about the total number of pixels in your canvas. For example, a 32 by 32 pixel image has 1024 pixels total. This small size makes it easy to control every pixel, which is essential for pixel art style. When you work on a small resolution like this, you're forced to be creative with limited space. It gives your art that blocky, retro look that fans love. If you increase the resolution to 60 by 64 pixels or more, you get more room for detail. But that can also make your art look less like classic pixel art and more like a high-resolution image. So, choosing the right resolution depends on what you want your final piece to look like. When you set up a canvas in Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator, you pick the pixel dimensions first. For pixel art, it's best to ignore the ppi or pixels per inch because screens display images based on pixel count, not pp. If you plan to print your pixel art, resolution becomes more important. Printers use dots per inch to decide how many pixels to print per inch of paper. A common print resolution is 300 dots per inch. If your image is only 64 by 64 pixels, printing it at 300 dots per inch will make it very tiny. To print larger, you need to increase the pixel dimensions, but that can soften the sharp edges that make pixel art stand out. In Adobe software, you can change the size and resolution easily. In Photoshop, you start by creating a new document with your chosen pixel width and height. Keep the resolution at 72 pixels per inch for digital work. If you want to print later, you can change the resolution or resize the image, but resizing can cause blurriness or loss of sharpness. Illustrator handles resolution differently because it uses vectors, which can scale infinitely without losing quality. But for pixel art, raster tools like Photoshop are usually better. Understanding resolution helps you decide how your art will look on screens or in print. For digital projects like game sprites or web graphics, focus on pixel dimensions and ignore ppi. For printing, plan your pixel size based on the size you want on paper and use 300 dots per inch as a guide. Resizing your pixel art in Photoshop can be tricky, so always keep a copy of your original. Remember, larger pixel dimensions mean more detail and a bigger print size, but they also requiring more work and can change the style. In the end, mastering resolution means knowing how to balance your artistic goals with the technical limits of your tools. Whether you're making tiny game characters or big posters, understanding how resolution works in Adobe programs helps you create images that look just right. So, next time you start a pixel art project, think about the resolution you need to bring your vision to life, whether it's on a screen or on paper.